What's up guys? One of you asked me if I could do a video about target mute. I actually just made a beat using mute groups. In this video I'm going to show you what I did, and I'm also going to talk about mute target. Okay guys, but before we start we have to of course listen to what I made. That's pretty much the loop that's going on throughout the beat. The thing is that both the main sample and the bass is in the same program, and usually they would, you know, cut each other off. That's how a drum program usually works, right? But what I did was that I made this into a poly, so there's several sounds could be played at once instead of mono, which makes them cut off. Made it into poly. Took the pads that I was going to use, put them into a mute group, and this is mute group 2. So these two sounds and some of the other sounds that I ended up not using is in mute group 2. So they are muting each other out. The bass sounds, which is these three here, I made them into a separate mute group 1. And now they cut each other off here. But I actually didn't use these two. I just took this one and put it into 16 levels and played like that. So that's super simple. Since I was going to use this pads as like a sustainable note, I changed it so that it was a note on feature instead of like on the other one. It's a one shot. I have to hold it down to play all the way through the sample. The sounds that you want to cut each other off should be in the same mute group, and another mute group should be the sounds that you want them to be cut off. They can't cut each other off across the mute groups. Okay, but if you want to mute the bass and the sample that is in the same pad, that is in the same program, obviously can't mute them on the track because that will mute everything. You can hit the mute button and it will take you into the track mute. If you hit it again, it's in the pad mute, and you can also see here the mute groups on the pad mute. You can also hit pad group here to edit which pads is in the same group, and they can mute each other out. I can hit this one, I hit that here, and then choose 7, and this one has also 7, and you know, stuff like that. This is an easier way to edit pad groups or mute groups than in the program edit. Okay, so let's say if I want to have this pad, when that plays, it mutes both the bass and the sample, right? Tapping the pad, choosing those pads that are playing. So it's a B14 and B9, and it's also B10 sometimes. In my experience, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think maybe it's something about how hard the pad is hit, but that shouldn't really be an issue because it's on full level. Now I tap to just weak. record something. Works flawless, and I think it's so it works when it's recorded. When the sample that was muted is being triggered again in the MIDI notes, it's kind of back on. So that's how I think it works. If you know anything more about that, please leave it in the comments. It could be something with the sample that is one shot is being triggered and it has to play all the way through, but I can't stop it in the middle, so it's kind of weird. And that's pretty much it. Obviously, if you know anything more about this than I do, please leave that in the comments. Remember to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to download my free drum pack, you can do that at the link below. And also, if you want to book a video call with me to get feedback or talk about production on the MPC or whatever, you can also do that at a link in the description. I'll see you guys in the next video.